Hi everybody, this is Brian from the home office at Stampin Up, and this is another one of our 5 questions videos. Now, one of my favorite parts of working at Stampin Up is attending our great events, and we've had our OnStage events now for over a year. So we thought it would be a good time to answer some of your questions about OnStage now that you've had a chance to experience it a little.
My question is, what happens at OnStage? And the answer to that question is, we launch a brand new catalog. So if you go to OnStage, you are the first one to see brand new product. It's so exciting and so much fun. Not only are you the first to see it, but you're the first to use it as well. You'll also get to watch other people demonstrate with it and be inspired by some of their creations. And then we will have some business training about how to use the product to increase your sales, to get new customers. We will do other business training as well on recruiting and other various topics too. So you'll get a wide variety of experiences as well as training.
Hi there. One of your questions was, how do we pick locations for OnStage events? Well, it's a very scientific method. Are we going to Hawaii? Oh, not likely. Sorry. But in all honesty, what we do is we look at a concentration of demonstrators and where we have a big group of them. So in the United States, over on our eastern seaboard, we've got a lot of demonstrators in this area. So we'll kind of pick locations that are easy for them to fly into. Also down here in the south, we'll kind of do the same thing and look at locations where demonstrators will have the easiest access. And then we also apply that same method for Europe and South Pacific. We have a set number of locations, and so we'll just look at what's easiest for you guys to get to.
Oh, hello. I'm just here planning the April 2018 venues. I heard you had a couple questions for me. The first question I've been told you have is, how do we determine venue capacity? Well, this is a really hard question for me to answer because I am not a math girl, but we actually have a full-time forecaster here at Stampin Up who takes all of the data from previous events and plugs it into his computer and figures out, based on how many people are in each region and which region of the country we're focusing on, for example, Atlanta, and he sends me back a number that's how many people he thinks we can get to that venue. For this event in particular, we would need 50,000 square feet of space. And that's hard to find. It's hard to find. A lot of venues, they have pillars or they have problems with the room so that it would create issues with seeing the screen, or it's hard to get to for you guys. And so we do like to be a little bit picky, but when it comes down to it, we'll go where that takes us. And so you may say, okay, the capacity we sold out here, why couldn't they hold more people? Well, there's a difference in our capacity at Stampin' Up and the venue capacity. That's a key difference that you may not know about. When we set a forecast and we set a goal, an event capacity, that is what we order for. So all of your event bags, your logo items that go in the bags, the pens, the project table supplies, the prize giveaways, everything. We base all of that off of our capacity. You may get to an event that's sold out and say, wow, this is so big. Why couldn't they fit more people? Well, it's because we don't have the stuff to give to more people. So that could be a little bit confusing for you guys. But once we set our goal number, we find a venue that can hit all of our marks, the food and beverage minimum. Can we bring our own AV and decorator? Can we have round tables for our people to craft at? Can they do a box lunch? Once they hit all of our goals, then we start with the contracting process. Then we sign the contract, they sign the contract, we put it in writing, and we can move forward with planning.
My question is about display stamping and how demonstrators can get involved with the display boards. A few months before our OnStage events, and even a couple months before registration, we post an announcement on the website letting demonstrators know we're looking for new display stampers. So keep an eye out on the weekly updates so that you can apply when the opportunity is available. And basically what we're looking for is just a sample of your stamping to give us an idea of your style and the things that you can do with stamping. There is instructions in the announcement of what you need to submit and how, so make sure you follow the instructions really closely. And we would love to have you participate, so please sign up. Bye, everyone.
Hey, so my question was, now that we've been doing OnStage for over a year, what changes and improvements do we have coming down the road? So I'm going to talk about our OnStage Live. So the first change that we have at OnStage Live is we've added a new class, the How to Get to Silver Elite, which is exciting for us because that means more people at Center Stage Live and more people doing better in their business. So this is really exciting for us. The other change that we made at the live event was we've added a box lunch on Saturday. So you'll get a box lunch on Friday and on Saturday at no additional charge. So that was exciting for us also. At the local events, what we're doing is, while it's been a really fun and long day, we wanted to keep the fun, but shave a little bit off the long day end. So we've reduced that by an hour. We were able to take the show flow, arrange some things, and do some things a little differently. Of course, we kept all the important content, and of course, we kept all of the stamping. So don't worry about that. We've also added concession stands to almost all of our venues that we were able to do, and that means that you could get up during a break and get a coffee or a drink or a soda or a snack. So those are just a few of the changes that we have coming. We love your feedback and we really do take it to heart. So keep that feedback coming. That helps direct us into the right direction of what you want to see at your on stages. Thanks.
Thanks for tuning in for this Inside Story video. Be sure to check back for more. We look forward to sharing more about Stampin' Up! With you.